So if you're running Facebook ads to try to get new patients and you're not seeing the results you want, I'm going to give you a little clue into some human nature that occurs when you run ads that might just be sabotaging your ad campaign. And I'm going to tell you what it is, and I'm going to tell you how to actually improve it dramatically so you can actually start seeing the results you want to see. This all comes from some research we were doing here internally with a bunch of our clients. We noticed that some clients were doing really, really well and had a very low cost per new patient, and some other clients were doing okay, right? Like okay, obviously we want to find out, well, what are the guys who are doing really well? So we make everybody do really well. That's my job here, right? It's how to tease more results out of the machine. All right. So what we noticed was that people who set their budgets too low we're actually getting worse results on a per patient basis. So let me explain what I mean by this. In order to really understand that, you understand what the Facebook algorithm does. When you run an ad, the big algorithm, which is basically just a process of math, the way it does things, the big algorithm takes your ad and it tries to find the best place people to run that ad to. And to do that, it has about 450, maybe more variables that it checks. So it says, okay, is this work back for this person, that person, this people visit this, who said that, It's testing all these things out, okay? Now, what we find out is there are some people who are timid testers. They're very timid with the ad budget when they're testing Facebook. So they run just like, $10 a day, $25 a day, right? They run just a little small budget thing. They're testing just a little bit. They're being careful, being cautious. They don't want to blow a bunch of money on something that didn't work. Well, that's actually sabotaging the marketing campaign because Facebook takes that little bit of budget and now has to kind of spread it across those 450 different possibilities, right? It's like the analogy I use is it's like trying to spread one jar of peanut butter across an entire tennis court, right? Like you're just trying to get the whole thing spread out. Not enough. So what happens is the algorithm does its best job with the budget it's given. I mean, hey, they'll spend your money. They got no problem. $25, no problem, right? But it doesn't get the result because there was never quite enough spend there. There's never quite enough opportunity for it to check all the different variables. So you'll run $25 a day and say spend that $100 and you'll get a crappy result. Whereas, here's the trick, here's what you can do. If you were to spend the entire $100 on the first day, you would actually test a whole bunch of those things really fast. And then you could spend a lower budget later on as you go on. So you say, John, I don't have $100 a day, but you say, yeah, you don't have to spend it every day. You don't spend $100 every day. Spend your money early on and get it to run until the algorithm figures out who it needs to show your ads to. And then if you want to, you can turn the dial down and have your ads go to fewer people. And that's okay because maybe you don't want that many new patients. I don't know. I mean, what our clients do is we do the testing, we find the sweet spot where it works, and then we run $200 or $300 a day. And I've got a client, this is where this all came from. We had a client who was it's costing him $116 for a new patient inquiry, which is far too much, right? Now, with this little process told you, we've actually got him to running $200 or $300 a day, and he's getting 30 new patient inquiries a week, not a month, per week, right? At about $42 each cost, which is like what, a third of the cost before. So it works if you do that, but you've got to be a little bit bold. You can't be a timid tester. If you're too timid, you'll actually underspend. It's like going up to a gold mine where there's gold for sure in the ground. There's absolutely gold for sure. Like, there's new patients on Facebook. Well, if you went to the gold mine, you took a shovel and you shoveled one dirt, no, shoveled another dirt, no, 3 dirts, oh, that's it, 3 scoops, no, there's no gold here, I'm out of here, right? No, you didn't even get close to doing what you need to do. So don't be an underspender. Hey, that's the end of that great video, huh? Hey, look, if you want more help creating a consistent flow of qualified new patients for your office, head over to my website at thecustomerfactory.com. I got a ton more stuff for you right there. You're gonna love it.